Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a layout share, and I have to warn you, this one is a lot. There are 24 pages here, and I believe the answer to the spend question is nothing, unless you count that I signed up for the class for Vicki Boutin's next collection, which is Where to Next, and that I bought yesterday. So, and I think that based on my experience going out to buy it, I think that literally within 10 minutes of being put in the shop, it kind of broke the internet. It was nearly impossible to get in. It took me about 15 or 20 minutes of trying to finally get approved, and I was afraid it was going to sell out. But anyway, so I'm going to go through these. Most of these have, or many of these, over half, have videos. There are 10 layouts that I did yesterday between 3 a.m. and 1 p.m. With the for the Mind the Scrap February cyber crop, and I didn't make videos for any of those, but I'll point those out to you. And I didn't take detail photos, close-up photos of them either, but all of them, well, 9 of them are on Instagram. The other one I'll show you. You'll be the only ones on social media to see it, and you'll see why in a minute. It's not exactly embarrassing, but it makes me feel uncomfortable to put it out. Anyway, you probably got your curiosity up. It's not bad. Okay, so this is a layout using the print shop collection from Vicki Boutin. And I used some from another collection. That one is, oh, I'm losing it. Did I mention it on here? I did not. Anyway, this is a scissor page about Katie cutting my hair. So, enough said. There is a video on that one. And this one, there is a video as well. That was a load page, and this is a load page, day 12. It's about modes of transportation. And so I've got plane and boats and buses and cars and all kinds of things here. And these photos are from the 12 Box Project. This is a Vicki Boutin class project. It's a double page layout, and it's entirely her design. I added a couple of little things that I had lying around that were theme appropriate, and a penguin and a piece of flare, sunflower flare, and a turtle. But other than that, it's pretty much her design. And these photos are from the 12 Box Project. And is there a video on that one? I think, no, there's no video. When I do something that's for a class project, I don't do the video because the process and the products I'm using, that's all kind of proprietary to her class. I don't mind showing you my finished work, but, and maybe sometimes after I put the page together, I don't mind showing you when I put my photos on, but for the most part, the process is Vicki's property. So this is a page with a photo from the 12 Box Project, and I did, gosh, I didn't circle whether I did a video or not. I think I did, because I remember saying that I like this paper, but I was going to use this side of it. And this is a bunch of stuff from my stash. This paper and some of these embellishments and the background paper are from a Bo Bunny collection that I got in a box of wonderfulness from my friend Cheryl. And thank you again, Cheryl. You know who you are. This is another, this is a page with photos from my 12-box project, and it's a Christmas party, a scouting Christmas party. So I used Warm Wishes from Vicki Boutin, and there is a video for that one. This one is a 2-pager that I made. It's my own design using leftovers from the Vicki Boutin Sweet Rush class. And I made this page first, and this has photos of James and John doing the making the cake that was entered in the Father-Son Bake-Off for Cub Scouts. And this is the finished cake, and that's that's what the kitchen looked like. And so, and I made this one second. This one has a video. I use this for load. No, this does not have a video. I made that one without a video. Did I do a video for this one? This one has a video, and it was done just as a 12-box project page. And this is Mixed Media Mayhem for the week, where the recipe was stamping and inks and vellum, and I've used all of those there. I love this page. I love how it turned out, and there is a video in case you want to see how that came out. This one is the load prompt had something to do with cool, and we were to use silver. So I used lots of silver, and I used all this kind of cool filter for that's my hair after Katie had kind of finger curled it and made me love my curls. There is a video for that one. This one is my challenge team page for Bramble Fox. And that's a Bramble Fox title and some hearts in there. And I used a Bramble Fox stencil for the leaves. And it's a drama llama, sassy, attitudinal kind of photos of Katie Bug, kind of looking back, reminiscing, because she's approaching her 21st birthday. Is that humanly possible? I do not know how. This was the very first layout that I did for the Mind the Scrap Cybercrop. And I'm not going to tell you what the prompts are or how I got to the design of the page. This was a sketch we were given for this first page, and I followed it. This is a photo from the 12-box project of me I'm dressed in my not cheerleading, but pep squad uniform, and holding the pom-pom thingy and just with my braces and my crossed eyes and my goofy looking hair, not even sure what that is. This was a Polaroid photo, and it was terrible, and I'm feeling all ill at ease about all the way that I look, and what I should be horrified by is those curtains behind me. So these film strips and the leaves are from 49 and Market, and it seems like these might need to be re-glued. So I'm going to do that right now, and hopefully they will stay in place. I don't know if that's where they were, but that's where they're going to be now. And then this was another one. I think this one had something to do with using hearts, because I see a lot of them on the page. And that's a picture of John and me taking a selfie. I know that this was a few months after I had shaved my head, and that was beginning to grow out. And this one had something to do with a place we felt very at home. So I did a globe, and we liked just being beside each other, traveling all over the world, but where we felt most at home was the beach. And so there's, I used this paper, and I filtered this and put it on without a border, without a mat, because it kind of looks like a window on the world, where we're looking at a beach that is outside there. This water seems to flow into the photo. At least that's the way I look at it. This one, there is a video. This was my page for the hop called, hold on just a minute, I'm getting a text. There's a hop called Mini Paper Madness, and I got these pictures from my 12-box project. It's a camping story, so I used a camping collection and used 4 sheets for my grid, and then fussy cut some things from them, and managed to pull up a collection that I have not used. I used to use it when I was scrapping our camping trips in our RV, but we haven't done that. We sold the RV in, I don't know, 2014 or so. So I don't use it much. So it was fun getting it out for that. And then this one had something to do with, I don't know what it had to do with, but there's a SpongeBob shirt there, or a onesie that we were giving Barrett for his first birthday. And SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. So I've got Under the Sea, which was the name of the collection. And I've got all the pineapples, all different pineapples I could find. And there's Squidward, and there's the Krusty Krab. And I love this paper. And I'm glad I got to use it as a background. It's just cool. This one, I know I've scrapped this photo before, but it's been years and years and years ago. And this, I just kind of wanted to do something where this beautiful, almost velvety looking herringbone tweed paper kind of got to stand out. And I had fussy cut this piece from an 6x8 tablet paper from Fernwood, and I used a Fernwood clip and some puffy stickers and a little, this was fussy cut from that same paper there. Very simple page, and it was something unexpected. We went on a school trip, kind of sightseeing trip, about the history of Texas, and we ended up at a place where they were doing elephant rides, and so all 3 of us got on the elephant. And he's wearing his James is wearing his Houston Oilers jacket that he was so proud of. And this is something I miss about being retired, is the people that I worked with. And this is a photo taken at an outing to an Astros game back in 2007, which was a year before I retired. And that's me right there. And these are people either that worked, well, the people that worked in the same group as me, some of them my equals and some of them my employees. And so this was a fun page. Again, Sweet Rush collection. This one, I used a sketch from Scrap-A-Sketch. That wasn't part of the challenge. I forget what the challenge was, but it's something about being quirky, I believe. And since I'm wearing a Jimmy Buffett tie-dye shirt and some kind of similarly colored shoes and an IBM hat, and John's got an Astros hat and a pink shirt and a turquoise phone and blue shoes, and we're just kind of all over the map there. I let this page kind of be all over the map. This is actually fussy cut from, oh, excuse me. This is fussy cut from a Christmas paper, and that's a beachy paper, and this is tropical and has, excuse me, the page has nothing to do with that, but it just kind of felt like I wanted to put it in, so I did. This one is a goofy page. I did, my gosh, what on earth is happening? I used a pre-made mixed media background by Vicki Boutin and used some photos. I'm so sorry if I weren't more than halfway through this and in a hurry, because that text is about when I need to cook dinner, which is going to be soon. I would go back and start over. Anyway, this is, I've used these photos in a digital page that I did, but I had printed them, so I wanted to use them on a totally different page with a totally different subject. So I used a bunch of Pig Fresh embellishments and some from that Beautiful Things collection by Bo Bunny. And the story here is about how rich and wonderful our lives were in the 40 years that we spent together. And so that the prompt led me to that. So 40 years of legendary stories and adventures. This is my idea of fun. This gives me life. Let me answer him real quick. Let me see. Let's see. Where on earth is this? Didn't type that right. Okay, this one is the one that isn't anywhere. I didn't put this out anywhere. I used just oxides through a 12 by 12 stencil that had these irregular shaped blobs. I was patterning it off of I think it was a Pinterest pin, and it had something to do with what situation are you in that makes you feel extra special. And I went looking for photos. If there's a photo of me, it was taken by John. So all those photos I hated of myself, now I love them because he took them. And this is one that was taken, I think it was 1997. And I accidentally had a good hair day. And this was before I wore glasses, and I was skinny. That was the big thing. So if I'm skinny enough and having a good hair day, then I feel awesome about myself. The rest of the time, it's crap. But anyway, I decided to use this title that was from a Paige Evans collection, and these embellishments are from her as well. Just saying, hello, beautiful. And I kind of felt stupid about putting a picture of myself out there with the words "Hello, beautiful." But that's kind of what I felt. I felt beautiful in that photo. And I look back at that and I say, okay, that was a good day. And then I have this one, which was the last one I made for the cyber crop. And again, no videos for any of these last 10 that you've seen. This one was about talking, you know, and so here's a picture of John and me talking, and the title of this one is "He Called Me Chatty Cathy." And he wasn't the first nor the last to call me Chatty Cathy. I'm sure there are many of you out there who have kind of figured out that before I was Scrappy Cathy, I was definitely Chatty Cathy. And still, I'll answer to both or either. And this was just an opportunity to use a lot of print shop stuff that I had left over from that class, including this incredible alpha and this background paper I just love. And this one is one I made today for Load and for Scrap Squad Sunday. This was the Scrap Squad lift. There's a video out there for this one, so this was resuming videos. And I used a lot of Sweet Rush. I think everything Sweet Rush except this black with the white grid on it, and that is from Warm Wishes, all Vicki Boutin. And the wood veneer stuff was from my stash. And the music notes are from Spiegelmom Scraps Sequins, and they were part of a mix that was custom designed for Redefined Creative, and I got it in a class many years ago. So this was about, the load prompt was about how music impacts your life, and I'm talking here about the kind of the soundtrack or playlist for our aqua aerobics classes, and talking about it goes from the Beatles to the Stones to Culture Club and Tom Petty, and my favorite workout tune, and I can really get some calories burned when they play "I'm So Excited" by the Pointer Sisters. So this was fun. I used Cosmic watercolors, which dry to a really nice iridescent sheen. There are a lot of stamps on top. So there's a video for this one. It's out there that's published today. So thank you for watching. And as I said, I don't have any spend to report other than the class I bought yesterday. So I'll see you next time I get a high enough pile to share. Thanks for watching. Bye. I guess I'm running out of power, so hopefully that last part recorded. Bye.